What is going on? What is going on, people? It is your boy Sven D bringing you another episode of Subscriber Sunday, damn it. And I was waiting for a call from Nidian, but he had to go get some licorice or get a drink or do something. So Nidian, if you're watching this, I was doing this commentary while you were making me wait on your call, damn it. But anyways, people, we got a lot of questions, so we are going to hop right into this. First question is from Abrupt Vex. And he asks, which do you think was worse, the Russians in World War II or the Germans in World War II? Knowing Russia and Germany destroyed countries and people's lives during the war. I would definitely have to say the Germans. And for the fact being is that the capabilities that they had as a country, especially in terms of military power and in terms of the economy for both countries, Germany was far superior to Russia. And then you had, you know, the mass genocide, all the horrible things that they put the, the Jews through, all the concentration camps. They were nasty. Not to take away from the Russians or anything like that, but I would say the Germans were, just because they were extremely heartless and they were just horrible people. And it's crazy to still see today where, war criminals from that time are still being put on trial for certain things that they've done. So hopefully that answers your question. The next one is from Retrobean. If you could live in one game, what game would that be and why? This is going to be a quick answer off the top of my head. Right before I do, I want to say that I absolutely love this question. Honestly, this would rate up there in the top 5 favorite questions I've ever answered for this series. But I would have to say, this isn't a game in its own, but I would have to say Nazi zombies. I would love to. You guys all should know by now my huge love for zombies. Other notable runner-ups, whatever you want to call them, Left 4 Dead, Dead Island. But Nazi Zombies is fun because it's got that arcade feel to it. You work your way up the levels, it gets pretty intense, and there would be nothing more fun than to run rape trains on zombies in real life. And to get to use the Pack-a-Punch and teleport would be pretty cool too. The next one is from 4EMM. Would you rather be rich or smart? Love this question too. My answer is smart, because I believe that wealth shouldn't be gauged in terms of money as much as it should be gauged in terms of knowledge. And I know you guys are probably thinking, you're an idiot, I want all the money in the world. Well, hey, I would love to have all the money in the world. I would love to be rich. That would be great. But I think you're going to get a lot farther in life with knowledge than you would with money. And as minuscule as this may seem, just being answered in a random video or whatever to some of you guys, definitely take that to heart. You can never have too much knowledge. And the thing is that people can take your money from you. You can lose your money, but the knowledge that you have can never be taken from you. That's something that I was told by my grandfather one day, and it's something that I've taken with me for probably 10 or 15 years now, because I was told that when I was really young, and it's something that's stuck with me. So, they can always take your money, or you can always lose your money, but your knowledge is yours for the rest of your life. The next one is from Video Begins in 3, 2, 1. He has a pretty heartfelt question here. What is the best thing I can do to help out with my friend's mom who just died Sunday, October 9th, 2011 from breast cancer? This is actually a really tragic thing. It's really saddening to hear stuff like this. I mean, it's such... as much as people might not classify this, cancer is an epidemic, if you think about it. I mean, there's so many people that are affected by it. Even the people that aren't directly diagnosed with it are still affected by it, by losing loved ones and such. Something a lot of you guys might not know is that Jillion's parents actually both are survivors of cancer, which is something that, something that I really admire of them and everyone else that has ever fought it, because it's something that wears you down physically, mentally, and to be a survivor of it is just incredible. It's a miracle, to say the least. I mean, you got to think, you got the world's strongest man and all these athletes. A true survivor is someone that can survive something such as cancer. I mean, it's miraculous. I'm at a loss for words thinking about you know, some of the people I know personally that I've lost to this, some of the people that I know that have survived this, and it's really it's a crazy thing. And you know, I would just say be there for him, comfort him, do whatever you can to get him through it. It's not something easy, but you know, try to keep him busy, get him out, try to you know, just keep him active and busy, I guess would be the best way to put it. The next one is from the Saza, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's Z-A-Z and then a bunch of A's. I was wondering if you could help me. The problem is I don't know what to do, be it commentator or trick shot, but I suppose they're both good things to get into. I would say do whatever you have more fun doing. And really, why couldn't you do both? You can do some videos where you do just a regular commentary, and you can do other videos where you do trick shots. You know, don't ever limit yourself to what you can do. I mean, just do whatever you have fun with, and that's the best thing that I can tell anyone as far as wanting advice is just have fun doing what you're doing. The next one is from, wait, is this what? Oh, the next one's from Isaiah. You guys all know Isaiah. He's one of the legendary Sven D Army members that gets a little feisty in my live streams. Would you rather have a threesome with two girls? Alright. Would you rather have a threesome with the two girls from Two Girls, One Cup? Or would you rather be in prison for 10 years? And for the threesome, it includes doing what they did. 10 years of prison would be pretty bad. It would be pretty rough, but doing what those girls did in Two Girls, One Cup would haunt my dreams forever. It would change me as a person, and it would ruin me. I honestly would probably never be able to get a chub or a half chub around women ever again, and that is something that I'm not willing to sacrifice, so I would have to take the prison for 10 years. And he also added a part on the end. This was the third option to this question. Instead of answering either of those two, I had the choice to say the Raiders suck, they're the worst team in NFL history, they would never make it to the Super Bowl, and Isaiah is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be, damn it. No, death is not an option. Isaiah, you're amazing, man. You're somebody that's been around my channel for a while now, and this cracks me up. But for one, the Raiders are the shit, and saying they will never make it to a Super Bowl, they've made it to 5 Super Bowls and won 3. So get on my level, get on their level. You know, I would not ever say that in my life. Now, I'll say Isaiah is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be, but I would not say anything bad about my beloved Oakland Raiders, who today are facing the Cleveland Browns in Oakland. And you know, I want to give a shout out to Al Davis, the owner of the Oakland Raiders. If you guys are football followers, you know that he just passed away, and that guy is a legend. And the next one is actually about him, so it's something I'm kind of happy to see. Do you think the Raiders, and this is from Captain Waffle Fries, aka Captain Paul, he says, do you think the Raiders will play inspired football for the rest of the season because of Al Davis? Meaning, will they now exceed your previous expectations of winning 9 or 10 games? Also, would you call yourself a Battlefield fanboy? No hate intended, but you obviously like Battlefield way better. I love you, Captain Paul. You're the man. You're another person that's been around here for a while. I think they will. I think they have to. Al Davis has meant more to the Raiders organization than any other owner has meant to their organization. And Al Davis has just meant everything to football. If it wasn't for Al Davis, there might not be an NFL. You might have the, you know, the 2 different leagues like you have in baseball. Well, the baseball, it's all the MLB. That's a very bad example. But there was the AFL and the NFL, and Al Davis is the one that basically oversaw and basically joined those 2 leagues into one to form the NFL. So what he's done for football is monumental. But I think they will now. I don't know. It's hard to say they're going to win more than 9 or 10 games because they got a tough schedule coming up, but I think they are going, I could honestly truly say that I think they'll make the playoffs now. Before it was like I think they have a good shot, but after seeing what happened, you know, in the past couple of weeks and how they won last week in Houston, I have no doubt in my mind they are going to be kicking some ass over the next 12 weeks or 11 weeks, however many weeks there are in the regular season. If they get that playoff game at home, boy, the year that Al Davis is gone, watch out. I don't care who comes to town, watch out. You saw what Seattle did to New Orleans in the playoffs last year, so anything's possible. I don't consider myself a Battlefield fanboy. You know, in the thing you said, no hate intended, but you obviously like Battlefield way more. That's the thing, I like Battlefield way more. On a side note though, I would say that I have came off as a little biased on, you know, not on videos so much, but just when talking to people casually about the two games, because I just got so old hearing people that don't know anything about Battlefield say all this stuff about it when they're blatantly wrong. But that's for any game. If somebody was saying, you know, Portal 2 is a third-person shooter and you gotta kill zombies and ride donkeys, I'd be like, really, dude, come on now. But, no. I mean, honestly, I don't know. Hey, if I'm a Battlefield fanboy, though, I really don't take the term fanboy to heart. I'm an Oakland Raiders fanboy, I'll tell you that much. But, the next one and the last one for this week is from Mr. Rockberg Swede. If you could change one thing about YouTube, what would it be and why? I would change the way, the like system. I think that the way YouTube is set up now, and this is speaking for YouTube in general, not just the gaming community, it's almost like Monopoly. Those guys that got in there at the right time, that have built such loyal, you know, fan bases, which I'm not taking anything away from that, but there's a lot of guys out there, I wouldn't even say including myself, there's a lot of guys out there, not including myself, that have a lot of potential if they're, you know, whether they're vloggers, gamers, I don't know, if they do like a weekly show on sports. There's a lot of channels out there that need to be discovered, and I think if I could change anything, I would try to change a system that would give the smaller channels more opportunities to be discovered to a wider audience of people. Maybe do stuff such as, you know, on the sidebar when you click on a video, you see all the recommended videos on the side. You know, maybe try to switch that up in terms of I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. That's something I have to give a little thought, but that's what I would change. I would try to figure out a way to give everybody, regardless of the size of your channel, equal opportunities to be discovered. So, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely make sure to send me some more questions next week. And until then, people, it is your boy Sven D, and I will catch y'all later. Peace!